Put your headphones on and start paying attention. This story will most likely mess with your nerves, so try not to watch it before going to bed. Without any further ado, let's get into it. I have just realized everything I'm about to tell you, so my fingers are still a little shaky. I live in a Venezuelan island in the Caribbean called Margarita. Been here for the most of my life. A lot of people here are still very rooted to the original human experience. Some are not even into technology. They're just about nature, fishing, drinking with neighbors on the beach, celebrating their religious beliefs. What you would find people doing 50 or 60 years back. Maybe due to their disconnection to the digital world, it is very common to find people with special gifts. I mean witches, clairvoyants, seers, you name it. I've never surrounded myself with those kind of people, nor will I, but I just had this experience a few weeks ago, and I just had my mind blown. It was a Monday at 11 p.m. I was at the beach with a pal and a group of girls that were visiting the island for the first time. We were having a nice time, had a couple beers, until one of the girls asked me if I had any cigarettes. I smoke sometimes, but I didn't have any cigarettes on me. Plus, finding any bar shop open at 11 p.m. on Monday is basically an impossible task, though I still tried. The guy who was watching the cars told me he'd take me to a place if I bought him half a pack. I agreed. We got to the place a few blocks down the road. I walked in and asked the cashier for 2 packs of Marlboro. There was a woman sitting in the bar, maybe in her 50s. She had piercing eyes and was probably a little drunk, as she was drinking rum, and her cheeks were super red, even though she had brownish skin. This is where it gets creepy. She greeted me, and we started talking about how Marlboro were better than other brands of cigarettes. She then looked me dead in the eye and told me even though I live here, in this island, I wasn't born here, which was true. She told me I had something latched onto me that was taking good care of me, on the other side. And that's why I've survived my near-death experiences. I've had a few, a very close type of few. I was silent for a second, and told her that if it's watching over me, then it's probably good. Right? She laughed, extended her hand to shake mine, and as she shook it, she was sort of rubbing it. Her eyes went blank as she did, and that's when I felt chills all over my body. My heart started racing. Then she stood up, leaned up to me, as if she wanted to tell me a secret, and told me, "There is an all-time buddy of yours that knows about all the good and bad stuff that happens to you. He cheers when you fail, and hates it when you succeed. The thing you have with you will show you who that false friend is, and end the friendship on terrible terms. Do not hesitate to do what you must." At this point, I already had my cigs, was scared shitless, and just wanted to get the hell out of there. So I thanked her for the advice and left. The days passed, and I never gave it any deeper thought until I had a huge fight with a friend of 10 years and blocked him everywhere, never to contact him again. I won't get into details to keep this short, but it was a friend I helped for years who told me I wasn't his friend for not being able to lend him money for the 999th time. It was quite a showdown, though. We were pretty close to physically hurting each other. But whatever. Even then, I couldn't make the connection between what the old lady at the bar told me with what had just happened until a few minutes ago. She nailed every single detail. The timing was also on point. It's like she read my life without me even having a clue of what she was talking about. Don't know if she was a witch or whatever, but there are really other forces in this world that we ignore. Stop ignoring it. Pretty much everything happens for a reason, and life gives you signs. So when it does, make sure to follow your gut and skip all the rules of society about it.